They banned a decorated veteran from the base he once bled for. No explanation, no apology. But just minutes later, a four-star general knocked on his door, and he wasn't alone. Frank Delaney wasn't just another name in the Veterans Affairs database. He was a legend at Fort Steel Point, 2 tours in Vietnam, 1 in Desert Storm, 12 confirmed rescues, 5 bullet wounds, and 1 promise: I'll come back, and I'll make sure the next generation doesn't have to go through what I did. After retiring, Frank didn't retreat into solitude. He mentored young recruits, gave talks on resilience, even helped struggling soldiers battling PTSD. For over a decade, every Sunday without fail, he visited Fort Steele's Memorial Garden, always at dawn. A man of routine, a man of honor. But on that gray morning in October, things changed. Asterisk at the gate. A young MP he'd mentored years ago greeted him. Awkward, nervous. "Sorry, Mr. Delaney. I can't let you in today." "What do you mean?" "You've been flagged. Base access revoked." "Flagged for what?" "I don't know, sir. Just orders." Frank didn't argue. He knew how orders worked. He turned his truck around, drove home in silence. Didn't eat, didn't speak, just sat in his chair, staring at the base from his front window, miles away. Tears welled up, but didn't fall. Not Frank. Not yet. Asterisk as night fell, he opened a box he hadn't touched in years. Letters from friends long gone. A patch from a mission no one talks about. Dog tags with blood still faintly stained. One letter stood out, signed by a young soldier named Micah. Micah didn't make it back. Frank always blamed himself. That letter was the reason he visited the memorial every Sunday. It was Micah's name on the wall that grounded him. But now, even that was taken away. Asterisk then it happened at exactly 12:14 a.m. The silence broke. Engines. Multiple. Big. The street outside filled with military vehicles. Not just Humvees. A full blacked-out convoy. Headlights off. Moving like ghosts. Neighbors stepped out in robes. Lights flicked on. Phones recorded. From the lead SUV emerged General Lionel Hargrove, the highest-ranking officer in the entire Southern Command. Frank stood in his doorway. Unshaved, exhausted, barefoot. The general approached, slowly. Removed his cap. Looked Frank dead in the eyes. "Frank Delaney?" "Yes, sir. I came to apologize." Face to face. Asterisk a data purge in the Army's outdated vetting system had incorrectly marked Frank as deceased. A fatal clerical error buried in bureaucracy that flagged him as a security risk. No one checked. No one questioned it. Just silence. Until a junior analyst, a former mentee of Frank's, noticed the error. She took it directly to General Hargrove. And the general? He didn't write an email that he assembled a convoy. A man like Frank doesn't deserve a phone call. He deserves the country showing up at his door. The general presented him with 2 things: a formal reinstatement of all access rights, a long-lost Medal of Honor citation, approved but never delivered after a 1983 mission that was once classified. And then, the moment no one watching would ever forget, the 4-star general saluted Frank. Military Medal honor restored days later. Frank was not just allowed back on base. He was escorted in by an entire honor guard. They didn't just let him into the memorial. They gave him a bench. Frank Delaney Memorial Bench, a permanent place to sit, remember, and teach again. Young recruits now train under the Delaney principles: humility, sacrifice, loyalty, silence, and pride. Asterisk sometimes, the nation forgets its heroes, but the real ones never ask to be remembered. And when the system fails, the soul of a country is measured not by how it treats the powerful, but by how it makes things right for the quiet, forgotten, and faithful.